lack of video on Tuesday. I had a different version of this video all filmed. It was in a studio. It was really nice. And then we had major internet problems and the sound of my video was like wiped. I don't know what happened and I didn't have time to go back and film it in the studio. So today you're getting Tuesday's video today in my apartment. I promise all future ballet videos will be in a studio, but just for today, we're here. Okay, so what we're talking about today are pliés. I want to start that basics series called Foundations that we've been talking about, but it's not just for beginners. If you're even a seasoned professional ballet dancer, this is going to help you maybe re-hone and sort of refine your technique a little bit. Maybe you're doing something wrong that you don't even realize. And pliés are so important because they're the foundation for everything. Everything comes from a plié. It's the very first step you do in class. It's the very first step you learn when you're little. So I want to make sure you're getting the most out of your pliés. So first things first, we talk about this all the time. Posture. Yeah, we don't want to be back in the hips or tucking. Yeah, the way I like to tell my beginner students is that you want to feel the ribs are together and the shoulder blades are together. If that happens, you can't release one without messing up your posture. So push the shoulder blades together, push the ribs together, and I do have a video on posture that I'll link below if you missed it. But that's the posture you want. You want the shoulders and chest nice and open and wide, and we're making space in the waist. You want to be shrunk down. You want to think, how much longer can I make my waist? So standing in first, which is how we usually start pliés, standing in first, I really want you to think of when you do a plié, think opposition. Plié is not just about bending and straightening. I'm bending and straightening. That's what the hoe down is for. Yeah? Plié is about strength. It's about warming up. It's about building your muscles for turns and jumps and everything else. So as you bend your knees, I want you to think of taking your chest and your waist and everything else up. So there's this opposition, this sort of push and pull in your plié, no matter what position it's in. If we're in second, push and pull and back together. And push and pull. And that way you feel every single muscle, you're lifted up and we're not just sort of passively bending our knees. Plié is not about bending your knees. Plié is about finding that strength. And when you do that, you feel every single muscle in your leg. So try that. Just stand in first and think you're going to go up as you bend and come back rather than yeah? Next thing to think about is where is your weight. Your weight always wants to be in the balls of the heels. Yeah, at SAB nowadays, the kids are doing plié with their heels off the floor, which is not correct, but it's the training tool that we were taught. It's not about lifting the heels off the floor. It's about being in the balls of your feet. I want you to try something. Just stand parallel. Now shift all your weight onto the balls of your feet. You should be able to lift your heels off the floor. You should feel all your calf muscles, your quads, everything engaged by being on the balls of your feet. Now, shift back to your heels. And what you'll feel is every single muscle disengages. You have no calf anymore. Your quads are turned off, yeah? But if we're forward, you feel them turned on. Back, they turn off. It's very slight. So when we're in plié, we don't want to be back in our heels. We want to be forward in the balls of the feet as if we could lift the heels at any moment. You should be able to, when you do a plié, do this with your heels. That's where your weight wants to be. You should be able to be in the balls of your feet so that if we had to jump from it, we can do it. Rather than if we're in the back in our heels, it's impossible. So as you do this push and pull, think, I'm in the balls of my feet. Now I should be able to lift my heels, but they're not lifted, but you should be able to. And then as you straighten, think of pushing the floor away with the balls of the feet while staying there without going back to your heels. And you'll feel your calves work. This is a great way to tone your calves. As you straighten, push the floor away. You'll feel it in the hamstrings too. Rather than, again, a passive straightening and locking back. Yeah, plié. I should be able to lift the heels off at any point. So you have the push and pull, weights in the balls of the feet, and as you straighten, think of pushing that floor away. Try it in second too. It might be easier to feel in second. Plie, push that floor away. Even as I'm straightening, see, I can lift my heels off the floor. As you straighten, stay in the balls of your feet and you will feel every muscle in your leg. If you start doing your pliés like that, I guarantee you the rest of your class will be that much better because you will definitely be using your plie, you're building strength, you're staying lifted, you're pushing the floor away, your weight's in the balls of your feet so we're not disengaging those muscles. Your jumps will be better, your turns will be better. And if you're a beginner and you're just learning this, the sooner you can develop good habits, the faster you'll improve. Do your pliés like this and you will be so shocked at how far you can improve and how quickly. Yeah? So again, last little thing, posture, push and pull. I go up as I bend and my weight's in the balls of my feet. And as I straighten, I stay there and I think of pushing the floor away. All right, you guys, if you enjoyed this, let me know and I will break down every ballet step known to man if you want me to. If you missed my Everyday Giselle fall makeup look, you can click it to watch. It's over there. Again, I apologize. As a consolation prize for the lack of video on Tuesday, you're getting an extra one tomorrow. All right, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow.